This shit is all he say, she say. Don't make sense. Yo,
Yo,
my man. What's up,
How we
brother?
doing, bro? I'm great.
Hey,
I'm great.
All right. So I got
Where's
Flippy,
Tommy?
Jaylen, and Kevin here. Yeah, where is Tommy? I'm sure he'll come
Ah,
back
is
up
he
here.
not here?
I think he was on the phone.
Yeah, I said this.
Yo, so can you tell me what exactly happened with the LFA? Because I'm just trying to make sure everybody's cool here and like everybody's happy and we make it right. From what I'm hearing, is two different. Like I'm hearing like 5 different stories.
Yeah. So my point of view,
Yeah.
I've been speaking to Kevin for a few days about the LFA, about getting it converted. I spoke to Jaylen about a week or so ago. Okay. He basically gave me a flat price to get it converted. That's what I was gonna do. You're right, Tommy.
Is that right, bro?
I'm literally running around the whole fucking gallery for this guy, man.
Nah, I found my way.
The big spot. It's a big,
True. I had to go around a couple of times.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, and then Kevin approached me yesterday, said he had a buyer. I was talking to him for a bit. And like we were just doing the math, like sort of deciding, is it worth it? Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because there was over $1 million to be made if I get it converted myself, you know?
Okay.
Okay, but listen, remember when you got the car and you're like, oh, I really like this car, I really want it. I'm like, yeah, for you, if it's for you, I'll do it for like 1.5. That means I'm giving you my discount, my homie discount for a car that you're gonna get for yourself and keep. Not giving you a discount for a car that you're gonna convert and resell. If you're doing that, then I'm giving you the full price.
Yeah, I hear that. And I think the confusion came in, like, that was all good. We were talking prices, but then Kevin mentioned to me at one point, like, saying something like, what was the name that you said? Told Jaylen not to convert it. I think that's where the confusion came in.
It's what Adam repeated to me on the phone was that Kevin said that Flippy told you, Jaylen, not to convert it for him.
Wait, I haven't even spoken to Flippy.
That's what Adam just said on the phone.
Me and Flippy, only thing I talk to Flippy about cars is if I need materials.
Wait, saying Kevin, when I spoke to you yesterday and I was saying about I don't rate like the kind of monopoly when someone can't convert it just because the company decides to. Yeah. Surely that would mean you knew that existed then. And now you're denying
it don't exist. I've never refused anybody a car.
I was chatting to Kevin about it in HNO yesterday. I literally called out and said, I don't rate the fact that like he can't convert if he wants to just because it's gonna get flipped. And me and him had a long discussion about it.
Yeah, so when we're having that conversation, I'm thinking in a hypothetical universe that this could happen, right? A part of the problem is that
Matt, and I told you why I was pissed. So why would you not correct me there and then?
Hold on. Were you told that your car cannot get converted, Matt?
I got told by Kevin that Flippy is telling Jaylen not to convert.
Okay. I definitely didn't say that because the only thing that I said
that's the whole discussion is why I said to him, like, is your sure want to sell it? Because I didn't rate the facts. That whole thing.
All right, hold on. Let's back up.
That's why I went for the 700K.
Let's back up a little bit. Originally, we had an agreement that VLC Imports would sell your car and take 15%. That's why people were advertising for like a week plus for that car, right? Do you remember this? Is this something you remember?
100%.
Okay, so if we do that, right? Let's say we don't do the deal that we did yesterday. You do the thing where you buy it from Jaylen at $1.5 million, right? There's $1 million there, right, in profit. But our percentage isn't on the profit in that case. Our percentage is on the total value of the car. So we would make, in that case, $375,000. You would make $625,000, right? Yesterday, you made $725,000. Whether or not, all this stuff about, could a car or can a car get converted is a thing. Theoretically, maybe from Jaylen's perspective, it isn't. But I can see how and why it would be the perspective from other people who don't feel like, they're going to get their shit converted if they don't play ball. At the end of the day, that's not what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday was, we had a deal and you kind of backpedaled on it, but you made more money at the end of the day, which I respect.
Yeah, I'm happy with the deal, to be honest, bro. I had no issue with it. I wouldn't have gone through if I wasn't happy,
And as far as like the R32 was concerned, that was only brought on the table because you told me that you wanted a car after you sold this LFA, right? The whole idea of you making profit on the car was you wanted a car to be, you know, your forever car or whatever. And then you told me that Flippy's car, the R32, was the deal. He wanted $2.7 million. You would only have $2.5 million. So we were going to take 200K out of the VLC imports account, profit margin, or whatever, to then make it so that Flippy would be willing to sell you the car. Like, we weren't trying to strong arm you with the car. We weren't trying to strong arm you with the conversion. We were just trying to get I was just trying to get the deal done personally. And it just seems like somewhere along the line, like maybe there's just too many people like talking about the deal who don't have all the numbers, don't have all the facts. But at the end of the day, this is a really fucking good deal for you, in my opinion.
100%, bro. I agree. Like, I think there was a bit of confusion with the car, but realistically, we just talked about it. We never agreed on anything to do with the car, you know?
Yeah, and I think you know, VOC imports, and you know, we've been talking with Jaylen. I think going forward, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna do any more like deals like this. We're going to give you a price on the VIN. You know, we're going to give you the same price on the VIN. If you want to convert it, it'll just be full price minus the VIN, whatever. Or we'll give you the money for the VIN and then you just pay full price on it. It'll be for that way for the Mendham, for Seaside, for BBC, like whoever wants the cars. That's probably going to be the way that it operates. Just to avoid like confusion or like any sort of salt or, you know, ambiguity in the future. This way, you know, like, you know, what these things are worth.
Listen, the whole thing of people going around saying that I'm gatekeeping a car being converted so somebody else can sell it and make more money on it is complete fucking bullshit. The last thing I heard about this LFA was when Matt told me he got it. He was like, I just got this LFA, I really like it, I'm trying to get converted. I'm like, yeah, I mean, if it's for you, I'll do like 1.5 mil. I gave him a little discount because that's how I do. You know, if I fuck with you, if we done shit together before, I'm gonna give you a discount. I've never refused anybody a car, no matter what car it is. I've converted everything from a garbage truck to McLaren 720S for everybody. I didn't talk to anybody, and first thing I hear today is that apparently I spoke to Flippy and they kept the car from being converted, being sold to VOC.
So, where, like, all I want to know then is, like, because I trust you, Jaylen, I want to know where the narrative came from, like, your side, Matt, as to, or Kevin or anyone,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
He wasn't allowed to convert it. Like, if it wasn't
like,
Jaylen,
where did that narrative
who was it?
come
Where
from?
did that come from? Because that was the reason why I was pissed yesterday, Kevin, because I was annoyed at the fact that he couldn't convert it if he wanted to, and you're telling me that it was being sold for 2.5 instantly. I didn't rate the fact it was getting 3x'd. He couldn't have that opportunity.
I mean, I also think, like, you know, we're making that money, but like me and Matt had an agreement to make that money, to find that buyer.
Where was that narrative come from? I don't care about anything else.
I don't know.
The deal you had, the R32. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about that whole waffle part. I care about where that narrative come from. Like,
I don't know
who started that point.
Yeah, I don't know where that narrative came from. There were a lot of people involved in all of these conversations.
So Kevin said to me on the phone that like this deal needs to get sorted out because at this point Flippy's telling Jaylen not to come by it. That's what
Flippy,
said
have you ever said that or no?
Kevin, what the fuck are you on, bro?
I mean, I had most of those conversations.
Last thing I heard about an LFA yesterday, somebody called me. They asked, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm robbing a bank. Can you convert this car?" I said, "No, do it. You can convert it and give it to Kevin." I did not know anything about the deal. I did not know who the car was going to. I didn't care because it's none of my business. VOC does their own deals. I don't really get paid from them that much, so it doesn't really bother me. As long as cars get sold, I don't really care. I've never refused anybody a car.
I just want to know why the fuck you say that I said that, Kevin. I'm confused.
I'm 99% sure I didn't say that.
You saying I made it up, bro? I don't know, Flippy. Like, why would I make that up? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe you misconstrued. Yeah, like maybe you misconstrued something that I did say.
Did
but
he
Flippy
say
did.
word for word?
If I'm discussing with you afterwards, and I'm talking about gatekeeping and shit, why would you not go like deny what I'm saying? Why would you go along with what I'm saying and discuss it with me? I'm talking about how I don't rate the fact that things are getting gate kept and it makes a monopoly where someone could then go crazy and make as much money as they want and like stop people making money. Why would you agree with it opposed to actually then saying to me, you're wrong, like that didn't happen?
Well, it didn't happen in that context. In the context of yesterday, do I think?
But why would you not raise the point of why would I be pissed for no reason?
Oh well, I just assumed that you guys were just trying to get more money, and this was all like, everybody was out there to try and make that happen, and you were just in it with the boys. That's what I
But
didn't take
you guys are
on
also
that
leaving
level.
out a couple of facts. Like apparently Adam called them trying to get like 25 more K or some shit before all this.
Well, he tried to
happened or
get
something
more
like
than that. He tried to get way more than that. But
Like,
25 is
think
what we sell them.
I'm not defending Kevin because Kevin, it doesn't look good right now. But at the same time, I think Kevin was under the I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm not speaking on you, but were you thinking like, oh, these guys are trying to swindle me for more money? Like I don't.
Okay, listen. Let me go back.
Listen, I just wanna say something that's not really relevant in the whole car selling shit right now. But since when are people not happy for getting 700K for a VIN scratch?
Oh, that's my thing. Okay, that's why I want to
Yeah,
say.
that's
No,
another
Matt is happy.
point I
Matt is
wanna
happy.
bring up.
Matt is
I'm
happy.
more than
Matt-
happy, bro.
I asked Matt and went through a bit. I spoke to him about it. I spoke to Kevin privately, just raised the point of like about the not being allowed to convert it. That's the only thing I raised. That's the only issue. I think the deal for the car itself is fine. It was more about not being able to convert.
Flip, you
Yeah.
going? What were you saying?
Okay, I just want to know one
Give me
thing,
one sec.
because I think this is
Okay.
like a big key.
It's
thing.
like
So,
I gotta
Mary-
call Jaylen. Good.
How's it going?
So I have some slightly bad news.
Okay.
And Eddie and the team decided to go with Fiona for the R8, but I do have some other cars I think you might be interested in. How do you feel about the GT86?
I already own one.
You already have one.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Is there anything else that we offer that you'd be interested in?
You have a wide body R35?
Might be getting one in soon, but at the moment, no. It's been a while since we've had one, so we should be getting it somewhat soon.
Okay.
I think in
Well,
the next month or so.
wait,
Is
so
that the only
Fiona,
car that you want?
what happened with the one Fiona traded in?
Well, she didn't trade in a car.
Okay. Have a good day, Mary.
You take care, but
You guys were asking for the world, and you guys were after you guys made a deal. You guys were asking.
I need
for
pipe
more and
bombs.
more and more.
I'm blowing up
And
to
by
the
the way, I also found out while you motherfuckers, you loudmouths went to H. Apparently, you guys negotiated 25K more just for Adam on the side. So y'all motherfuckers were trying to like play for like you trying to make more money just for Adam. Like I'm confused.
I ain't part of that. I don't know about that stuff.
Yeah,
But,
well, yeah. I mean, his loud ass fucking said it out there at H&O. So I
I'm
found
guessing
out
that's just
that
Adam negotiating with.
yeah,
Kevin
so
or
that's Adam
whatever.
negotiating. So I mean, to me, it just sounds like Kevin's
He gets
getting a
more of a
bad
job
look
than
when the only thing Kevin was trying to do was trying to make deals happen.
Yeah, 100%.
mean, the
bro.
whole
no,
time-
no,
I
of
don't,
course,
but
of
Flippy, I
course.
don't
No,
think
guys,
the
guys,
cash
we're
is the
not-
issue or the money is the issue
Yeah,
anyway
yeah.
here for us. You know what I mean? I think the issue is based on whether or not he was able to convert or not.
So, apparently, Kevin just, Kevin, I'm under. Okay, let's. Apparently, Miguel told Kevin that Flippy told Jaylen not to convert it.
Right.
So we
Miguel?
gotta.
Okay,
yeah.
wait, no. Okay, no. So
So it did happen.
Miguel implied that would be a possibility, but I don't think we said Flippy's name at all. So that part I'm confused about.
I
bet
don't
you
know
just-
who
you-
Miguel is. I'm gonna be
Kevin,
honest.
you just told me. Oh, Kevin, you're pissing me off right now. You're making me look dumb.
No,
Talk
because-
about-
no,
Text me and
Rami,
fucking
Rami,
speak it, bitch.
Rami,
What?
that doesn't matter because this man's right here is saying he doesn't know Miguel. Miguel's name never got brought up. He said that I said it specifically.
Yeah. And Kevin's saying that he didn't say that.
Yeah, I didn't say that specifically. There's
Okay,
no
then-
shot.
All right, so it don't matter. It don't even matter then.
You're
I mean,
so
but Flippy,
fucking
you,
dumb,
you-
bro.
Flippy,
you were there. You
This
were
dumb
there,
fuck
though,
just
right?
told me. I texted Kevin. I said, "Yo, did you actually say that?" He said, "No." He said, "I think Miguel said it." If he doesn't know who the fuck Miguel is,
Bro,
where the
Kevin,
fuck
just
is...
fucking be transparent, bro. Just
Yeah,
say
for
what the
real,
fuck happened,
Kevin.
man.
Like,
Listen,
I don't know why you're hiding
listen,
shit, bro.
Miguel
this
isn't
shit right
here. I
here-
don't want to speak on him. You know, listen, no,
Bro, it's already out, bro. If Miguel said it, just fucking say it, bro.
Well, okay, listen.
Are you trying
he
to save
implied.
yourself, Kevin? If you fucking say, it, just say you fucking said it. We move on.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
a fucking big
no,
deal.
no,
You're not gonna get fired or
no, no,
anything,
no.
bro.
I didn't. I know there are no consequences for this, but I did
Well,
not say that.
What do you mean you know?
I know
bitch?
that-
He
Fuck you mean you
knows.
know? What
No,
are you
listen,
talking about,
listen.
bro? Keep fucking playing.
I way too poor. Come on, guys, please. All
Motherfucker took a $1 million paycheck.
You're
yesterday.
replaceable, bro.
right, 800K, Ronnie, please. Anyway,
So did Miguel say that we're not allowing him to convert a car?
No. So when we were all standing around talking about the deal, Miguel was like, I'll tell Jaylen not to do X, Y, Z, and this just it didn't go anywhere. But that's the implication, right? And I guess you
Repeated
took,
to Matt though, right? So he's gonna take it literally.
yeah. Yeah, no, I can see. I can see how
the whole deal was based on him not being able to convert, because I said to him, hold on to it because you should convert that yourself.
I mean, but that's also that's also not true, right? Because Matt and I had a deal way before these deals were even in place. Like he was, whether he converted it through us or converted us through Jaylen, like the deal was going to go through us because we had the buyer already ready for it, and he just made more money.
Not if he could convert it though. The key thing is whether
the deal
he
was
could
going
convert it
through.
or he's told.
No. If he was able to convert it, he was still selling the car through us. Period. End of story. Because we already had the buyer as soon as the car was converted. Because if it wasn't Raul yesterday,
isn't the fucking issue. The issue is whether or not he could convert it or not. If he was told he couldn't convert it, that is the issue we're talking about. He's happy with the money he got.
We're not talking about the money anymore. We're talking about was he told that he could not convert it?
No. He was not told he could not convert the car. At some point,
you just said a minute ago it could have been repeated to him, and you understand how it could have been implied.
Well, I can sure, but he wasn't told word for word.
And you repeated it.
He wasn't told word for word by Jaylen. We're not going to convert your car. That didn't happen.
I never spoke to Jaylen once. I was speaking to you.
He said he wasn't involved in it. He already said.
I mean, you worked out the deal with Jaylen, right?
Kevin,
yeah, I spoke to him briefly, but then I started speaking to you, and you're the same company, no?
No. I mean, VOC Imports is separated from HNO. That's why
VOC and HNO Imports are not the same thing.
That's why when I gave you a quote and you didn't like the quote, you went to Jaylen, right? Because you know that they're separate.
To be honest, I spoke to Jaylen. No, I didn't. I spoke to Jaylen because, like, you know what I mean? I knew he was the one who converted it last time, you know? I knew he could probably give me a better deal.
Listen, I'm at this point right now where I want to know: did you want to keep the car and drive it yourself, or did you want to sell the VIN scratch, or what was your main intent from the start?
The intentions was to get it, drive it for a few weeks, and if I got a mad offer, I would sell it.
Okay, now where's the car now?
They already sold it.
Yeah,
Raul bought it.
I'm happy with the
Raul from Hydra.
Okay, so do you want another LFA, or are you content with the 700K that you have?
I'm perfectly fine with the 700K, bro.
Okay, so is there a car that you want in mind, or what's going on?
I'm just chilling at the moment. I'm just looking into what I can get, you know?
Wait, I have a question. If you wanted to drive that car, why did you speak to like half of the people in the company to sell the car for you? Like, I don't understand.
I spoke to you and James. I speak to James every day.
Yeah, James is like half the company at this point. Yeah.
And then I was speaking to you on the flight lessons because it came up in conversation. It's not really speaking to half the company, bro.
Okay.
What?
Where you at?
Busy.
All right.
Listen, so is everything figured out?
Right. All he cares about is that he owes money, right? I said with the LFA, it's a rare fucking car, and he should.
What were you offered, and what was the original offer? Like, what was the money you were looking at originally? Matt.
For like converting it, or
after everything done, what was the profit that he was looking at, Kevin?
He was looking at
versus what he actually got.
$625,000 if we honored the 15%.
Versus what he actually got?
He got $725,000.
Okay, I'm talking about if he sold the car and shit. And
if he went through me, he would have paid 1.5 million and got everything for it. That's about 800K. So.
Oh, because after profit. Okay.
No. Right. So we had an agreement, right? So if he
Jaylen, he would have gotten shit that's worth 810K. And paid 1.5 mil to convert it.
I agree. I see what you're saying, John. He also has to upgrade it as well, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here's what's gonna happen. Because this is a fuck up on VLC's part, Kevin.
I disagree.
Not too, bro. I don't want anything. I don't want anything. I'm all good.
All right. No worries. We'll figure it out. All right. All right. Listen, we just want to. I don't give a fuck about if you bought the car. And Matt, you really are a dumb man. But anyway, listen. I don't give a fuck about if you got the car now. I want to make sure the narrative of somebody getting gate kept or somebody not allowing to convert their cars is not there. That's why me, Jaylen, Flipping are down here.
HNO is completely separate thing from VOC. VOC works through HNO.
Right.
They get cars from us. We're not the same thing.
And at the same time, VLC has never quote unquote gate kept or told somebody they can't get a fucking car. It's never happened in my fucking lifetime of owning this company. So I don't know if it was a lot of he say she say or what the fuck happened yesterday. But here's what's gonna happen. All right, go down to the tuner shop, find a car that you want, and then we'll figure out on how to get it, and then we'll work out a deal where you buy it from us or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'll stay away from the tuner shop for a little bit. I'm gonna go blow that bitch up.
So what happened?
So you know how Fiona has an R35 wide body?
Yeah, with the R8 high K trade.
Yeah, and she was gonna trade the R8 high K for the. She was gonna trade it for the high K, and I was gonna trade my RCF for the high K. I just got a call that she bought the R8. I'm like, okay, well, what else do you guys have? Do you have what happened to the 35 she traded in? She's like, well, she just bought it. We didn't do a trade. So they just sold her she now has the 2 best cars in the city. And I told him that, no, if she don't trade the R35 and they just sell her an R30 and R8, gonna blow the bitch up.
Alright. Well, looks like tuner shop has a lot of things they gotta handle. Alright, are we all good?
But
here?
she's yokai. It's fine, guys. It's
Are
fine,
we all good here?
man.
Yeah, we'll go, bro. I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate the
This is
channel.
Matt. Look, he's always happy about anything, man.
I'm chilling, me, bro.
He's happy to be alive and breathing, honestly.
Alright. Alright.
Appreciate your time, like you, man.
Yeah, no problem. I just
I'll
want to
put
make
you
you know
after
what
it,
I'm saying.
Ramee.
Hold on. I want to make sure you guys don't feel that way in the future. Like, oh, we're gonna get gate kept or shit like that. Never. I don't know where that.
Ramee. I'll talk to you about it.
Alright.
Easy, boys. I appreciate you anyways.
Better boys.
Kevin, did you actually say that? Be honest.
No, I actually didn't, which is fucking mad to me that he's gonna stand here and say that. The only thing I would have said would be like the shit that Miguel.
You know what I think happened? You know what I think?
Bro,
happened?
how is HNO gonna get all the shit for
I even
gatekeeping, bro?
wouldn't
And then
even say
tuner
that.
shop does that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
yeah, for real,
Someone
dude,
gave me
for
fucking
real.
grenades, bro.
I mean, the PDM gatekeeps like it's mad. It's a mad conversation.
No, you
Thank
wanna know what I
God
think
Hutch showed
happened?
up after, dude.
Yeah.
What I think happened is Kevin was trying to involve my car into the
Hold on.
trade, and he was telling him they would get a better.